video is going to be on pigmented skin, which is a misery to most of us. I'm sure most of us don't sleep if we have pigmented skin. Oh my god, I don't know what was that. Right now I'm in a dense forest in Ooty. I've taken the risk and come out here. I'm just too much. In short, if my mom knows I'm here, she's going to screw my happiness. Anyways, I'm in a dense forest near Tiger Dam in Ooty, and sometime back I just noticed a huge black squirrel, and I'm sure it's somewhere behind me. So if you guys see that, let me know. Pigmentation is due to overproduction of melanin by the pigment cells. It is like a brown patchy skin. It comes usually on your cheeks, around your lips, nose, neck, upper back, hands, legs. If it aggravates too much, it spreads a lot. There's no specific age as to when it comes. For the first time I noticed at the age of 20-21 on my upper cheeks. It was a little different from my skin tone, a little brownish and a little patchy. So I was not so comfortable with it, but no one actually saw that on my skin. All were like, I cry on pity issues, but I could actually see a difference on my skin tone, and it was not a pleasant sight. Though nobody noticed it much, but it was an embarrassment for me. I was not happy with my skin tone being different from my original skin tone. I'm sure most of you get upset if your skin is a little different. You don't know if you got tanned or if it's a skin disease or it is what. We are humans and we get upset. I get upset if my skin is slightly different from what it is. And because there's a little difference on the skin tone, there were sleepless nights. I was not really happy with my skin. Then I went to dermatologist to show what happened to my skin and what's wrong and what is the treatment. And he was like, please don't cry on pity issues. That was his response. I was like, okay, now what? So I did my own research and I was like, I'll help myself. God helps those who help themselves, right? From my research and my survey, pigmentation is caused due to various factors. Number one is hormonal imbalances, which was sure me those days. Number two, sun exposure, which is again me, because I don't like applying a sunscreen on my face. Number three, side effects of contraceptives. That's not me. Number four, which is medicines, which is not me, but maybe at those days I used to take some medicines. It is also associated with hypothyroidism, which is not me again. In some people it is more visible. If it is really in a chronic stage, it will be around your nose, around your lips, neck and hands and legs, and it is aggravated in most of completed your body with pigmentation. That's like a chronic stage, and I really don't know what to do about that, frankly speaking. What I know is that if you're in a chronic stage, visit the dermatologist or a doctor or whatever you want, but homemade remedies will not help you. I don't think so. So if you're in a chronic stage, take an appointment. In my case, it was not a severe condition. It was not in the chronic stage. So I knew I could solve it myself. But I found a little difference in my hand. I didn't like the color in my hand. So I went to the doctor and, to the dermatologist, and I showed it to him, and he was like, okay, I cry too much, so why not give it for biopsy? So he removed a chunk of my piece and gave it for biopsy, which was painful. But yeah, it was relieving. At least my tension would go as to what is my skin all about. Then my biopsy result came and I was diagnosed with post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, something like that. I really don't know what it was exactly, but my doctor said, nothing to worry dear, stop crying. Can you hear that sound? Oh my god, I don't know what it was, but it was interesting. Can you hear that? That's the fun in shooting in dense forest. Then a dermatologist suggested me that if you're crying so much and you're so upset, why don't you go for LASIK treatment? So I was like, okay, and but I was not so happy with the idea because the cost went on very high. It was a very expensive treatment. So I was like, okay, no need. I'm not sad. I'm not crying anymore. I'm okay with it. So back to the track. God helps those who help themselves. So homemade remedies comes into my mind because mine was not a chronic stage, mine was not a severe condition, so I could solve it myself. So I started following homemade remedies for my skin religiously, and in a month's time disappeared. And I was like, oh my god. And my hands became quite light, so I didn't need any expensive high-end treatment. So what we need for this treatment is just 3 ingredients, which is very easily available in your kitchen or in your medical kit. You will never regret getting a flawless skin without any pigmentation, if not in the chronic stage. Okay, if you're in a chronic stage, homemade remedies is the last option. But if you're just a beginner with a little patch here and there, this religiously you follow, voila, you will be super happy and you will surely thank me, guys. So let's begin fast and let's go and let's check it up and let's begin as to how we make this pack. Bye guys. Mwah. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like this video if you like this video, and if you like me, if you want me to make more videos, so please subscribe. If you're not, then you're not my friend. You are my friend, right? So just subscribe and like this video, and any future requests comment below and I will surely make it for you, because if you don't think I'm your friend, but I know you are my friend. You need red lentils, that's also called as masoor dal. You need a tomato, lemon, which is also called as nimbu, and glycerine. Take out your blender, clean it nicely, pat it dry, then add in a teaspoon of red lentils, that's also called as masoor dal, half a tomato, few drops of lemon juice, that is also called as nimbu, and a teaspoon of glycerine. Now, if your skin is very dry, add in 1 more teaspoon of glycerine. This pack is for all skin type. Blend it for 30 seconds. It should look like this. You will find little tiny pieces of the red lentils, but it's just about okay. I have this mask cloth which is not messy, so I dip it in my pack. Hi guys, I just use this mask for style, but it's not needed. You can just apply it directly onto your skin. Hi, Pal.
Hi.
Okay, finish.